Okay, what is up, folks? It's Nacho Don. Um, Today, I want to talk to the public in general. Anybody who finds these videos, usually I tag them under like Palm Beach or something. Some of you might have seen my other videos. First of all, let me just say I'm not a YouTuber, right? Um, Unlike these guys on the screen here, I bought enough Bitcoin back in 2014, 2015 that I didn't need to start a YouTube channel to make a living. Now, there's nothing wrong with making more money and having cash flow and everything like that. And one of the reasons why I do this and do the Palm Beach share is to get more people involved. And I realize that these guys might be doing that for that reason as well. And I don't want to be completely critical about them because they do help bring people into crypto. I think Ivan in particular brings a certain entertainment value. So just keep in mind that what I'm about to say is I'm going to be critical here and give a little bit of a warning based on what I've learned over the past few years of crypto investing, just so that you can watch out for yourself. And watch out for your wallet, because I can assure you that these guys, while they might not want to steal from you directly, they are working on behalf of projects. They are getting paid to shill certain projects. They are getting paid in coins, and I'm just going to get into just a couple anecdotal stories here that I know about. And then, of course, you can just use some common sense as well and say, well, why are these guys so aggressively pushing this project or this project and day after day making videos for this, aside from the fact that this is how they make their living. Now, if they were such crypto ballers, okay, if they were like a Roger Ver, for example. Now, Roger Ver runs a business, and he's into onboarding people and doing things. Ivan, in that sense, he has the Ivan on Tech Academy, so I do respect that, because he's getting developers in and training them up, and I think that's great. But talking about altcoin after altcoin after altcoin, which, some of them are going to pump, some of them are going to make these guys look good. But just keep in mind, many of these coins will absolutely dump, and they will not be telling you when to sell, because they will be selling while you're buying. While you keep buying and they keep pumping the coins, they will be exiting their positions, and they will never tell you when they are selling their positions. I can guarantee you that. If you follow them for any amount of time, you will know that they don't share that kind of information with you. What I wanted to say here, these are two of the most popular YouTubers. This happens to be DataDash's, his name is Nicholas Merton. He's on the right-hand side here. He's a pimply-faced geek. This guy is a clown. He probably never really owned any Bitcoin. He just started to make a YouTube channel talking about financial markets as if he knows exactly what he's talking about. And let's face it, folks. So if you've listened to him, you'll know that he has a nice little channel. But I would say that, well, first of all, he's been caught red-handed and admitted a few years ago he was pumping this coin called Substratum. Okay, now this is not rehearsed. I'm going to go to my trading view, and I'm just going to bring up Substratum. It's not on my radar, so to speak. Substratum. There it is. So let's just pull that up. Let's pull that coin up, and let's see what it looks like over the past whatever years, days, whatever. So here's the coin. Wow, now look at this. So back in 2018, and this guy was pumping this coin. Now look at this. Look at this. April of 2018. All right. This guy was pumping this coin. Now, I just want to look. I'm just giving you guys a warning about this stuff. All right. Actually, let's go from here. All right. So this coin is down 99.8%. Now, he was pumping the shit out of this thing on his broadcast day after day after day after day after day. Now, look at that. That is minus 99.9%. that this coin is down. Now, I realize a lot of alts are down a lot, right? But this is where he was pumping this thing. This is where this clown was pumping this coin. And then we later found out that he got paid 300,000 Substratum. Okay? So how much Substratum USD, right? Let's take a look at that. What price in USD was that at that time? Almost a friggin', actually, it got as high as, oh my goodness, $3.41. $3.41. You understand that? And you know what it is now? It's 2/10 of 1 penny. It's 2/10 of 1 penny. Okay? So Nicholas Merton, okay, who is this guy here, was pumping Substratum. He got paid 300,000 Substratums. They were each selling at one point for $3.50. Do the math. It's almost $1 million if he cashed out at the right time, right? And he pumped that so that many of you out there were buying here, 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 and then look at where this coin is. Okay, so you gotta be careful where you're getting your information. Just because he has 353,000 subscribers, okay, that makes him a incredible mark by the crypto projects out there that want to pump their coins. And so just think about it. Like if you were an unsavory person with not many morals and you were really just all about greed and making money, how would you get the name of your coin out there? How would you get awareness? You would come to these guys and you would make them an offer that's too good to refuse. You would say, I'm going to give you hundreds of thousands of coins if you just talk about me in just every episode or every other episode. And that's what they do, okay? So just remember, Nicholas Merton was encouraging people to buy all in here in 2018. I was around, okay? I've been around since 2014, okay, buying Bitcoin, all right? Now, I didn't need to make a channel to make a lot of money, because when you know how to speculate and you make good plays and you place good bets, you can do well for yourself. Billy Walters, who is considered the best gambler, sports gambler in history, he doesn't sell his picks. He bets his picks, okay? He bets them. And then he makes tons of money, and he's the most successful sports gambler. His biggest issue is getting down enough money on his bets so that he can make big positions, because everybody's watching out for him and watching for his moves. So he's got different guys that are playing both sides and everything. I don't want to get into that right now. But if you know anything about gambling and you know who Billy Walters is, they did a very interesting piece on him in 60 Minutes if any of you want to look that up. So you got to be careful who your heroes are in this space. You got to be careful for where you're getting your information. And ironically, I wanted to talk a little bit about both of these guys. Not saying that they're total scumbags, okay? They might be. All right? You don't really know everything that's going on. I know Nicholas Merton. I heard the broadcast for myself with my own ears where he admitted with a bunch of sort of like hanging his head in shame, like, yes, I did get paid by this group, because he got exposed. And he came out and said that he got paid 300 Substratum. That was all I ever needed to hear to be like, okay, this pimply-faced dork is pimping these coins. You'd think that he's not a liar. You'd think he's not a scumbag, but actually he is. So if you bought Substratum up for $1, $2, $3, or whatever, and now it's worth 2/10 of a penny, I mean, think about that, folks. Ivan on Tech is another one. Okay, now look at this that's going around about Ivan. Anons, Ivan, this is on 4chan, is written, Ivan is now running the next big scam now. His new project, Altcoin Secret Report, because one of the things that some of these guys do is say, sign up for my service, sign up for my special report, so you get in early on these projects. and that you can get ahead of the wave of buyers that's going to come in once he starts really talking about it on a show. Because then now you're really behind the curve. Because if you're following YouTubers and then they talk about a coin and then you run out and buy it, you are a fool. You are a fool. Okay, now you might get lucky and that coin might continue to pump, and you might even be telling me now, because we've had a bit of a bull run here, early stages now, we've taken a big dip down, but you might have said like, well, Nacho, I've already made money following his picks. Well, you keep doing that and then tell me how you do, because you're behind the curve here. All right. So look what they said here. Ivan is now running the next big scam right now. Is his new report, Altcoin Secret report. Discounted subscription was at $2,500. In return, he gives a weekly call out to Moonshot Gems. I could pay me $2,500. I will give you Moonshot Gems. I mean, trust me, it's a very easy thing to do. The problem is that this scammer doesn't keep it a secret. See? Now there you go. I was digging through Etherscan, because a lot of things on Ethereum especially you can monitor. And his new Uniswap-based calls, and notice the new wallets made just to buy the tokens in huge amounts 15 minutes before the call, and ETH was transferred in from Binance. For example, XFT was one of the scammer's calls. He's referring to Ivan as a scammer. And multiple accounts were buying 15 minutes before the actual call went out. The last transaction before this was 45 minutes ago. So this bastard is preloading and dumping on his subscribers, and he is not even being subtle about it. Okay, so what he's saying is, like, if you follow the Etherscan before he makes the call, you can see these big buys coming in. And who knows, they're probably accumulating the coin before that. And then once he puts out the call and his buyers come in, he's dumping at that moment for what, a 20, 30, 40, 50% gain. That's money in the bank. He sticks it in his pocket and he probably puts it into Ethereum or something else. And I'm not saying here that everything that these guys are going to tell you are lies. They just like a lot of things based in deception, based in truth, and not conspiracy, but in things that are wrong in this world, you're going to get a lot of truth. Like if you listen to a politician talk, right, you're going to get, like, if you listen to Donald Trump, you're going to get a lot of truth in there. Oh, that's fake news. You are this. The military-industrial complex is really strong. It's hard to fight the pharmaceutical industry. He says a lot of really cool things, but he also talks out of both sides of his mouth, right? And there's a lot of lies coming out as well. And some people will defend him and say, it's because he has to, and he's playing 3D chess or something like this. I don't even care. I'm not even political anymore. So I don't care who you vote for or if you don't vote at all, like me. But what I want to say is you got to be careful, because just because there's some truth in there doesn't mean that there's not a lot of cancer. There's not a lot of stuff that can get you wrecked. So be real careful. So we see what this guy's doing. I just told you the story about Pimple Face over here and what he's doing. Look at Ivan on Tech's channel, and you can see you have a page here with a lot of sensationalism. Okay, now don't get me wrong. I listen to him sometimes, and I kind of like Ivan. I especially like the fact that he does the developer stuff, right? Offering the courses, but I don't know how good those courses are, so I can't really speak to him. So look, bam, Bitcoin 50% pump. Warning, Bitcoin 50% pump. Mega whale. Whales are buying $11 billion of Bitcoin, and it's just on and on and on with this guy, right? So then we got this guy, Chico Crypto. So some people really like this guy. Now, I got a theory about this guy that he works for Consensus. He's a total Ethereum shill. I love Ethereum. But this guy promotes everything Ethereum mainly. Now I'm starting to notice Polkadot too, so he's probably getting paid by them as well. Or maybe Joseph Lubin is also tied with Polkadot. Joseph Lubin runs Consensus, which is the big Ethereum foundation, and they have tons of money. And one of the ways that they influence people are with guys like this Chico Crypto guy. Now, I've asked him directly, do you write your own material? He says he does. That is absolute bullshit. If you listen to this guy for 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes on a live stream that he does. Once in a while, he does like a long live stream. And I realize that it's not going to be as polished, not as edited and whatnot, right? Not as clever. He's a freaking idiot. This guy knows absolutely nothing about crypto. And if you followed him for any time, or like me, if you checked into his videos sometimes, you just have to scratch your head at what the hell coins he was talking about. And especially during the bear market. I mean, look, this guy is a little bit entertaining. He was doing a dating pickup trick, dating pickup lines on the street, and then he got discovered as a personality and Consensus, and then he started doing some crypto stuff, and then Consensus turned him into, they said, look, we're going to write all the material. This is my belief. We're going to write all the material for you. We're going to you don't have to do a damn thing except sit in a chair and read off this script and be a little snarky and be a little funny and read it with a little bit of emotion like any actor would be able to do. And that's what he does, okay? This guy does none of his own material. So what you have to ask yourself is, who's at the basis or who's at the bottom of putting out this information? Who is writing the script for this puppet? And I guarantee you he's a puppet, but it's amazing how everybody just wants to believe in these people and believe that they're legit, believe that they're real, believe that he actually does. Because I'll tell you what, if you listen to his videos, there's boom, 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 boom. He's nailing on things. He's coming up with all kinds of conspiracies and linking this to this, to this, to this, with all the perfect visuals laid out and everything. And he might admit like, oh, I've got a video guy that helps me. Bullshit. This guy is a liar. He's getting paid by something like Consensus, Joe Lubin of the Ethereum Foundation, to pimp and pump Ethereum-based projects. So just be very, very careful. I'm not saying that every project he talks about is a scam or won't do well or isn't what they say it is. That's not what I'm saying. These guys, Ivan, Pimpleface, DataDash, and Chico Crypto here. He's, by the way, I think he's like 4'2". These guys, they are all, they will all be talking about good projects here and there. Okay. Maybe even the majority of the projects they were talking about are good, but just realize that somebody's trying to pump these up. Now, you might look at that as a good thing. I look at it as a deceptive thing. I look at it, I want to be told about what's going on with projects from people who are honest, okay, and not just hype men. And that's what I would call these guys, hype men. So if you're getting your information from Ivan nTech, Nicholas Merton, Chico Crypto, I could go on and on and on, then you need to be careful, okay? So let me just say this: I do put out my honest feelings about crypto in a couple places. I have a YouTube, but I just put that so sort of catch people's eyes who want to share in the Palm Beach, the expensive Palm Beach publications. I do like the Palm Beach publications, but I'm also critical of them. I do think I am critical of them, and one thing that I do is that when we talk about the Palm Beach in my group, in the Nacho Research Lab, that's a group for iron sharpens iron. It's not for me to sit in there and say, this is what you buy, this is what you do, pump this coin. It's a place where we come together, and yeah, I'm kind of a leader there because I know so much about crypto, but my goal is to get everybody, thinking in a sharp way, more critically about these projects, even if Palm Beach makes a recommendation, for us to tear it apart, tear that recommendation apart. Did Tika Tawari make a good recommendation here, or was this pick bullshit? And the last pick that he made, we decided it was bullshit, so we threw it out. We made 30% on the pump, and then we threw it out, and then we move on. Okay, and you want to know how to do that, right? You don't want, like, I'm not sitting here, buy the Palm Beach, it's the best thing in the world. No, you want to, you some of these projects you definitely want to own, but some of them you don't want to own, and you're not going to be able to figure this out on your own. Okay, you're going to need people with experience and wisdom, and I would say, like, while there's a bit of a profit motive in it for me, because for my time and stuff, and you do have to be a subscriber, because I just can't let, this expensive subscription, I just can't let everybody know the picks for free and everything. So, to get into the group and the Nacho Crypto Lab and everything, and then share in some of the other picks that we find outside of Palm Beach, you do need to, you need to put a little bit of your money where your mouth is, and buck up. It's not for free. It's not for everybody. So you'll see some of the things here. I talk about just my general feelings about crypto under the Modern Speculator, under my Nacho Don, or it's at Nacho at bittube.video, bittube.video, and then you search Nacho and you'll find my channels there. So I put up some videos here. I put up some videos in some other spots, and then I put up some videos that are just only for members, for shares, for people that are sharing the Palm Beach with me. For example, I just did a video today. I found this nice little coin. I mean, under 20 million market cap. Things got a lot of potential. Things got a lot of big backers. Hey, you know what? I couldn't believe I missed this. I found it. The price is dirt low. Hey, we'll see how it does. This is the kind of things that we look for. We look for fundamentally sound projects. And then, I know about trading. Other guys know in the group about trading. We follow the price. We look for exits. Remember, Chico is rarely ever going to tell you when to sell, especially something goes up, 800%. He's, 10,000% on Ant shares or something. He never said to sell. So, I mean, what is that saying? So there's some big blind spots in the Palm Beach publication, and what I try to do is I try to fill those in and sort of build on that, right? So if you come to me and say, well, I'm sold, Tika did a great job at selling me, I really want this publication, that's fine, because I was the same way. And I'm not saying Palm Beach is bad, it's good, but what you want to do then is have other people looking out after you, like myself, right? Who can say, you know what, Tika recommended this project, but I have no idea why. It's garbage, right? Because I've been around and I know more about crypto than Tika Tawari does. That's a fact. I'll put my acumen against his any day of any week. So anyway, you'll see some of the things that I talk about, Monero being the better Bitcoin and stuff like that, how to find the better crypto investments, Ethereum exposed to the greater fool. I told everybody to get in here and buy Ethereum while it was like $230 some, and it went up a lot. I think it's going up a lot more. But so anyway, I think that's about it. I did want to just show you real quick the publications on Palm Beach. So here's the main ones that I share. If you're interested, and I have different levels, right? So you don't have to get all of these, or you couldn't get all of these on like a package deal. You get all the information in real time. I send out all the special reports, all the issues and updates, all the portfolio. Crypto Corner I've downloaded in another spot. So these are all the sell alerts, updates, when coins change, when they change their wallets, when they fork, when they get hacked. If they get hacked, you're going to get every single little update that comes in. And of course, the main issues. Like there's a main issue out tomorrow. We'll all be sitting around in the Nacho Research Lab on Telegram. Telegram is this thing here. Okay, just real quick. This is just Telegram. They've got a desktop. So if you want to use it on your computer, it's just like a chat app that's very, very, very intuitive and funny. And you can drop memes and stuff, and it's very easy to use. Or you use it on your phone. Okay, there's a phone app too that works fantastic. You can leave voicemails and all kinds of stuff real easy. It works much better than iMessage or WhatsApp or any of that. So anyway, then there's Palm Beach Trader, which is also, that's just equities, typical stocks and stuff like that. Here's the buy alerts and stuff. They have each publication has its own special reports. These are kind of like they call them special reports. They're special reports. I don't know what to say about them. And then Crypto Income Quarterly. This is my current favorite. It's more like a monthly, actually. They have a lot of DeFi projects in here. I think there's 30 or 31 coins in this now. Many of them are doing exceptionally well. And, I'm looking forward to, when this one comes out, I'm like, oh, I got to see what coins they're picking now, right? and some of them haven't done that well. I think this is one of them, IoTex. But a lot of them have done exceptionally well. And actually, my favorite crypto project right now I got from the Crypto Income Quarterly, which is kind of rare. The one that I'm like most jazzed about was actually I found in the Crypto Income Quarterly. So anyway, that's just to show you that I do have the infinity plan here. So I have all the publications. I get everything out in a very timely manner. But more so, I want to say that if you want to come into our group and be part of it, not only are you going to get these a share of the publications at a much reduced rate, you're going to have some guidance, right? You're not just going to have a pile of PDFs to read. You're going to have opinions of myself and other people that have been in crypto for a while, where we can actually talk about the projects and see, like, do we really want to invest in this? Or maybe we should, like Tika says, to put in 200 to 500 or a maximum of 1,000. Maybe we should go bigger into this one. And then, of course, based on the technical analysis and the charts of when to sell, when to take profits and things like that. And that's something that I'm very keen, especially after the last bull run leading up to 2017 and into 2018. I'm very keen on this is something I've studied for the past couple of years of, like, when to pay yourself, right? So that's a big thing, and a lesson that I learned sort of the hard way in those years, because these assets don't go up forever, right? So, and you want somebody to have your back, and you want to at least minimally have another opinion when it comes to that stuff. Okay, so that's it. Just be careful. Again, the moral of the story here, or I would say to summarize, be careful following these guys online with all of their hype. They're making lots of money on affiliate links, but also they're making lots of money on coins that they're being given. And remember, crypto is basically untraceable, pseudonymous. So these guys could tell you that they're not getting paid in the coins, but how could you know? And they've already been caught. And like I told you, I've heard Nicholas Merton say himself, he's gotten paid 300,000 substratums. Okay. And at the height of that was close to $1 million, okay, at the height of Substratum, saying you don't think he cashed out there, and now it's worth 0.2 of 1 penny. So think about it. Think about who your heroes are. Think about who you're listening to. Think about what their motivations might be, and just realize that a lot of these guys have been caught with their hands in the cookie jar, leading their massive audience down pretty dark roads investment wise. So be careful. All right, that's it. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.